Interesting, you talk about love, because I think a lot of people watching this around the world will associate your name with very graphic art, not just drawings, but installation art and all sorts of different presentations, which alluded to terrible abuse you suffered, and also the way in which sex, for a time in your life, seemed to be very loveless. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I wonder if that's, your attitude to sex has changed.
Yeah, my attitude, as I said, I'm a woman, nearly 50. Any woman watching this will know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have sex anymore. Sex is gone, it's closed, it's a closed subject. Yeah, and it might come back, who knows, but at the moment, I'm interested in love and feelings and emotions and other things, and a quality about things which isn't dependent upon, say, lust or desire or those kind of things. I'm free from that. And I want to work with all the other emotions that love brings you and gives you.
Are you tired, of talking about the stuff that was so explicit in earlier work, the failed relationships and the rape you suffered when you were very young?
No, I don't have failed relationships anymore because I don't have relationships. Do you see what I mean? I'm ahead of my game, definitely. My priority at the moment is my work, and about where it's going to from here and how I can develop it and what I can do. I still have all those subject matters that I work with, and I still work with them, but maybe in a different kind of way, or in a more in-depth way, or maybe I've exhausted doing it in one way. This sort of screaming adolescent girl hasn't got any more energy left. Now I've got to sort of sit down and think, well, what have I got? What can I work with? What I can work with now, it really is my hands and my knowledge and my information of the visual arts and my love of art history.
When you talk about the scream that was in some of the earlier stuff, I wonder how you feel about it now. Do you look back at it and you think, for example, one of the most famous works, The Bed, My Bed, which was this sort of disheveled bed, which had all the signs of sort of, sexual relationship. It had the mess around the bed. It was so personal and so brutal and so sort of honest. Can you relate to it anymore, or is it difficult?
Well, occasionally when it's been shown, like a few years ago in Edinburgh, I had a 20-year retrospective, and I had to keep the show travelled, and I had to keep reinstalling the bed. And every time I did it, every time I had to take a deep breath, because it was like really throwing myself back into the past, into a place which I would never ever be now. I'd never have a bed like that. I can't even believe that I lived like that. But it was part of me, and part of me which I accept. I don't have any regrets about anything that I've done or anything that I've created. And the bed was a seminal piece of art which a lot of people recognise and identify with. So, I'm really pleased that the bed exists in the world.